Hi, this is Atya here. Welcome to PhDpreneur, where we discuss PhD, mindset and personal finance. Today I'll be speaking about a topic which is quite requested. I think it is quite relevant in today's times. What are the different side hustles or part-time income jobs that you can start to earn little bit of money on side? I have tried to collate few of them which in my opinion take least effort, has the potential to generate a decent income. So without further ado, let's begin with today's video. First thing is copywriting. Let me make few things clear. Copywriting is one of the greatest thing that you can do as a side hustle, and let me tell you how and why. First, let's answer why. When I say copywriting is different from content writing. When I say content writing, you just write, somebody gives you a topic, you write and you give it. Your job is done. Copywriting is something you write for, but it should generate sales. You write, but it is not for artistic satisfaction, it should generate sales. Let me give you an example. If say suppose now so many creators are starting their own courses, there is something called as a landing page. Landing page means when you click on the link to buy the course, it will give you all the detailed description of that course, what are the different highlights and everything including the price. That is called as a sales page. So if somebody writes for that is called as copywriting. You can write for a blog also, but the intention is to generate profit from that blog. Copywriting, I believe, is more professional than content writing. To generate revenue also, it requires a level of skill, expertise as well as a professional touch. Some of the other examples of copywriting could be blog post, social media post, writing for Instagram, case studies and advertisements. If you see when you are on Facebook, sometimes these ads comes. What is written on that ad is a copy. Intention is to generate sales. So that is there. Then digital products like ebook, writing the copy for a course, that also comes under copywriting. So copywriting is one of the skills. Now tutoring is such a huge industry and it is not just related to education. Tutoring is required for everything. If somebody does not know anything, if you are in a position to explain that thing to that person, that itself gets it into the tutoring category. And specifically, if you know a particular language, say English or any language, then the demand for tutoring is so huge. There are people in overseas who pay a lump sum to get themselves English certification. Also, if you are into maths or you take any skill, not just language, if you know how to teach, if you know how to transfer the skill set that you have to others by means of words, then you are a very good tutor and you should exploit this opportunity. Offline ways is you advertise it in newspapers or magazines or anything else, gather the audience, or suppose you want to tutor say 12th standard students biology, then you make efforts in that direction. That could be offline. Online, you will have to build a community, then the word spreads. So these are the two ways that you can use to get clients for tutoring. One thing is presentation expert. I happened to take this course on Coursera about presentation and everything. It was, I think, 4 to 5 courses specialization. It taught everything from how to make the slide to how to deliver speech or presentation. And one thing I noticed is not everybody knows how to make good slides. There are so many things about the color schemes, the designs, the symbols, the data interpretation, because most of the times what we do is we generally end up putting all the data in the slide. That confuses the audience and it does not spark that much interest. If you like making presentation, a simple tool you can use is PowerPoint, or online then you can use canva.com. that is one. So these are some of the things that you can do where the person need not take so much of hard work to do the presentation. He can focus only on the delivery part, and the presentation, beautiful presentation you can make, and you can charge for that. Now this option is offline. If you have a space, then you can rent it, okay? Or you can, if you have a significant amount of space, then you can go for Airbnb. These two are really good options to generate income offline, and in case of Airbnb, online. Offline, how you can do is, offline you can advertise in the local media. If you are trying to tie up with Airbnb, then what Airbnb is basically is, it's a network of all the properties which are affiliated to Airbnb, and then what it does is it shows your property on their website, so you tend to get traffic from there also. This is one of the really viable option. I have seen people making a lot of money with this. If you have kind of space and you do not require a large space, if you are not going for Airbnb, then you can, even 1 or 2 rooms are there, you can advertise it in the local media. Students are there are faculties who keep looking for such kind of accommodations. Under the same category, if you have a vehicle, that also you can give it for rent and charge a significant amount for that. YouTube creator economy is booming like anything. Everybody is starting their YouTube channels. One is trying to level up their YouTube game. One skill that is critical to YouTube game is editing, because editing takes time. Okay, it takes expertise also, but most often than not it takes time. For example, for me, my video, it takes around 4 to 5 hours to edit for one video. Since I post once a week, it may not seem so much, but if tomorrow I happen to increase the frequency, then I will have to give the editing part to somebody else. Beyond a certain point, YouTube creators will always look for editing people. So what you can do is, if you are decent enough for editing, then you take any creator's video, download it, edit it as per your style, and send them the link, and you can say that you have edited it. Let me know if there are any collaboration opportunities. So that can be done. Influencers are increasing. Influencer is nothing but somebody whose views influences the population's views. What you can do is, they are also called as content creators, but after a certain point they are called as influencers. So content creators, you take any platform, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, anything. But if you or a blog, if you consistently start creating content for that platform, obviously you will get a certain platform because of the algorithm. You can create a course and sell it to this audience, then you can sell your merchandise, then whatever skill set you have, you can actually get paid to transfer this skill set to this audience, which trusts you, which believes you. Obviously it is your responsibility to pass quality material to them. Now, anybody who handles a social media account, be it on any platform, that person will require a social media manager. Why? Because the posting frequency required by any algorithm is quite high. It is sometimes becomes impossible to design everything, to schedule everything. A social media manager is a good option. Let them give you ideas, but design and scheduling part, you can take it on yourself, and you can charge a lump sum for those kinds of posts. So I would like to suggest this as a viable option. You can create your portfolio, you can write and document how many posts and how you would help that other person, and you can send that document to the creator. He or she will have a look. If it interests them, then they can hire you. You will have to do a lot of cold pitching and cold emailing also in this process, but this is a very good option, and I have seen large accounts, social media managers making a good amount of revenue through this alone. All these side hustles I've mentioned, but what is more important is consistently taking at least 20 minutes out of the schedule. Consistency is important, whether it be any situation in life or these side hustles. Whatever you have chosen, you can mark your calendars and time block it for 15-20 minutes daily and work on it. Start building your portfolio around it. And there are several courses, alternatives nowadays available online which teach you any skill offline or online. Google it, find out more about it, and you should be good to go. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye.